Are you wasting your money? Every year, RVers waste hundreds, if not thousands of dollars paying for costly air conditioner repairs. And this includes maintenance too. So there are things that you can do in your RV to maintain this piece of equipment yourself. I recently called to get a quote. I was quoted anywhere from $75 to $200 per AC unit for regular annual maintenance. And this is something that I can do myself for a fraction of that cost. I'm going to show you how. Before we get started though, I want to explain to you why it's important to maintain this piece of equipment. It's outside, right? What else is outside? Dirt, debris, all sorts of gunk. When your air conditioning unit gets gunked up, it's not able to flow air as efficiently. So it's as simple as cleaning those parts out, inspecting everything, and making sure that it's sealed and works appropriately. The tools that you're going to need are a telescoping ladder or some sort of ladder to reach the roof of your RV. I use this evaporator coil cleaner. It's foaming. And then a brush. So in addition to that, you'll just need a couple basic hand tools that most people have lying around their trailer. So, some important information before we get started. You have to disconnect your power before you start doing maintenance on the AC. It's a lot safer to do that. You have two power sources to disconnect, your 110 volt and your 12 volt. 110 volt is your shoreline power. So disconnect that first. Now for the 12 volt, I'm going to go to my battery disconnect switch. If you do not have one of these, you can disconnect it at the battery terminal. So you see it says battery on, battery off. I'm going to turn this off, just like that. And now the 12 volt electrical is no longer running to anything inside the RV. Welcome to the roof of my RV. This is the shroud, so we're going to take these off first. It helps to have a drill, but you can do it with a Phillips screwdriver if you need to. When I do this part, I always wear gloves to protect my hands from any sharp pieces of metal that may cut me. I'm going to remove all the screws, making sure I don't lose any of them. And then I'm going to peel back the cover gently so that I don't damage or bend any components. Here you can see the thermistor probe, and I'm going to unplug this. This makes sure that your coil does not freeze. You can see down into the air filter. So I'm going to cover this with a towel so that when I brush debris from the coil, it doesn't get inside. Always brush in an up and down motion only. Then I'm going to spray both coils with a foaming cleaner and then brush them again. The foaming coil cleaner works really well and can be repeated if you need to. Brush them again. Now I will replug in the thermistor and reassemble the unit. Well, we have the AC unit put back together on the roof. So now we just have one more step, and that involves the air filters. So it's very easy to do. With my unit, this pops down like that. You can kind of see maybe a little bit, not too dirty. I clean this pretty regularly. So I'm going to take this off. Take the other one off as well. These are going to go in the sink and I'm going to clean them. Next part is for the air filter themselves. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see this one's got quite a bit of fuzz on it. So this is also going to go in the sink. You can use a flathead screwdriver. I just use a butter knife. Sometimes you work with what you got. This one's dirty too, so this is going to go in the sink as well. Those are clean in the sink. A couple things. I like to spray my filters down with this when I'm done. It's an odor absorber. It helps eliminate smoke and pet smells, And I use it because I cook a lot in here, and so this kind of gets rid of any lingering food smells. It's recommended that you wait until your air filters are dry, or when you put them in, keep your fan on. If you leave your blower on, it'll dry that out. But if you put them up there wet and don't have any airflow, it increases the chance of mildewing. So once my air filters are clean, I give them just a spray with that, and then I put them up. I run the fan after I clean the coils because there's that chemical smell for a little bit. So I just turn the blower on and it dries up everything up on the roof, and then it dries out these air filters. So that is how you clean these up. I hope you found this helpful. And if you're having issues with your air conditioner leaking, check out my other video where I break down how to address that. Leave me some feedback in the comments. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else you would like me to cover. Don't forget to subscribe.